Okay, so we're rising up. We're going to liberate all of our lands from the oppression of the Arabs, the Syrians, the Turks, and the Iranians. So this war was fairly easy. We kind of just moved on down and took it all. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe music. I'm probably just gonna talk throughout this. Yeah, the war's already over. We have won the war, and we have, in fact, liberated the Iraqis from their own government, and we are going to help them make a good democratic system now, or something like that. We are reforming our army to be better, and also we have the increase of communist support, which I see no way that could go wrong. As communist support was increasing, there was an attack on Syria to retake Kurdish land, and that attack did very well. To further our goal of equality, we allowed women into the military before the communists took over and ensured true equality will come to Kurdistan. There was an attack on Iran where all Kurds are to be liberated. Even the Iranians are to be liberated from their own oppressive government. Note, I have already edited this and I now realize that it looks like I somehow did this all really easily. I didn't. There's about like a 2 minute gap between some cuts, and some cuts aren't even noticeable, which is a problem that I'm not going to fix. There was an offensive in the north to create an encirclement, which eventually was achieved after some time and some fighting. The encirclement eventually opened up, sadly, however, we quickly closed it back again and finished closing it up. With the north dealt with, we moved to the center to launch an offensive towards the capital. We got one province, however, we were soon slowed down and couldn't take any more land, so we moved down to the south to focus there. We saw a chance for a new encirclement, which we would take and eventually create and close the guys in there. We moved our focus back to the middle, back to the capital, where we created a new encirclement, which eventually, when closed, would lead to our total ability to liberate Iran from their oppressive government. We created a big front line and started attacking, our largest offensive yet. We created an encirclement in the north again, we moved towards the south, we eventually just pressed the go button and attacked everywhere. Now that we have liberated Iran, we can turn to strengthening ourselves so that we can fight a war of liberation against Turkey. So Turkey is guaranteed by some countries, so I just removed their guarantees and had them create a faction so that they can't join the other one's faction, because I don't want this video to be painful. For this war, I'm not going to narrate all of it, or any of it in fact. I would like people to tell me whether you prefer it being narrated or not. I personally do not prefer one over the other.
Türkçeki şahıstanim ne karnım komne şuşale ka kurdumu Kurdistanim ka kurdumu Kurdistanim لننجي ونبياوتي جوازنا كوايتي وريار ويش داويتي ككل بنو هكل أبين ككل بنو هكل أبين يلان همو براي منن أزور داران مش منن لوي مماتي كسنكم مجاب وما في كسنبم وما في قلو خاككم هتاموين خماتكم هاي كريد البرلقين برند بيوشانودين كالبندين وابري وشيرين يسان كلا ضمنو يسبين نتواني واكي قد نبين هرقل بينو هرقل أبين هرقل بينو هرقل أبين هرقل بينو هرقل أبين
We have now liberated all of our land and have created a new communist bloc from Turkey to Kurdistan to Iran.